Welcome to the KTV studio.
Good morning, Colts.
I'm your anchor, India.
And I'm your sling, fire anchor, Jasmine. This is KTV for October 2nd, 2023.
To start this broadcast, we have a message from our principal.
All right, Colts, good morning. Just want to thank you all for coming out and supporting all our athletic teams. Also want to give you a reminder, there's no food, no gum, and no drinks in the gym, so please help us keep it clean. Thank you, everybody. Looking forward to seeing you at the games.
Thanks, Mr. Mori. Now we have another video by Mr. Mori about the lunch lights.
Good morning, everybody. We've started to notice that there are some people who have decided to wait until the very last minute at lunch to get their lunch, and it's after the bell rings. So, as of today, this is your warning. These windows will close at the end of lunch when the bell rings, so there will be no late food. All right? Thank you, everybody. Make sure to use your time wisely at lunch.
Speaking of the lunch lines, what's for lunch today?
The lunch today is a surprise.
That's great, because I love surprises.
Well, if you like surprises, then maybe you'll like the surprise of how many clubs we have here at Kenilworth. Let's get into it.
Club is the Dungeons and Dragons Club. They meet Wednesdays at lunch in room 18 with Mr. Radke.
Also in Radke's rad room is the Super Smash Brothers Club. They meet Tuesdays and Thursdays at lunch in room 18. I'd recommend you go.
The Pride Club celebrates all people that hang out on Fridays at lunch in room 29 in Mr. Codwell's room. The wonderful Mr. Cameron is there too. Everyone is welcome.
Have you heard about the Polytopia Club? Bro, what the heck even is Polytopia? Well, Polytopia is a turn-based strategy game. Players as one of 16 tribes to develop an empire and defeat opponents. It meets Mondays at lunch in room 34, Miss Kuroki's room.
Do you ever find working with your hands makes you calm? If so, the Yarn Club may be for you. They knit and crochet on Wednesdays and Thursdays in room 16 in Ms. Callahan's and Ms. Kuroki.
And there's more. The Digital Art Club, aka the DAC, meets Wednesdays after school from 1:30 to 2:30 in the library marker space with the wonderful Miss Amanda.
Do you like aviation? Is Top Gun your favorite movie? Do you idolize the Wright brothers? Then the Aviation Club may be for you. They meet Wednesdays at lunch in room 19 with Captain Hancock.
Do you see the other side of the story but still know that you are right about everything? Then you'll get along with Mr. E. In the Debate Club, they will meet in room 30 when Eklund gets his act together and decides on a time. Or maybe you decide. One last club for the Tinkers. If you like taking things apart and putting them back together, if you are a whiz with soldering iron or a hot glue gun, if you can use a straw, some duct tape, and a couple of batteries to make a device that will save the planet, then the Marker Space Club is for you. It meets Mondays at lunch in the library. Yippee!
Ooh, okay. That was a lot of clubs. It's overwhelming, kind of like math. Luckily for you and me, there's help for math. Here are the details. A-days in room 10, you can get help from Ms. Menares, Ms. Rudder, and Ms. Street. Or you can always stop in room 12 with Mr. Ryder. Even the woodshop teacher, Mr. Gioso, is getting into the mix in his room. Ms. Qualls will always help you in room 11, and so will Mr. Gerke in room 9.
That's crazy that there's so many clubs and so much help for math. Kenilworth is really an awesome place.
Yes, it is. But what's also crazy is that the Banned Books Club week is this week, and it celebrates the freedom to read.
It also highlights the value of free and open access to information.
And remember, Colts, Banned Book Week brings together the entire book community in shared support of freedom to speak and to express ideas, even though some consider unpopular or unorthodox.
That was a lot of book talk. But let's head on over to Colt in the Sports Corner.
Introducing the 7th grade girls basketball team.
Welcome to the Sports Corner!
Good morning, Colts. I'm your sports anchor, Cole. For football today, the Seahawks will face off against the New York Giants. On Wednesday, Lionel Messi and Inter Miami will play Chicago. Now for sports joke. What kind of tea do football players drink? Penalties. That's all for sports. Now back to the KTV studio.
Thanks, Cole. Speaking about sports, what happened in 1947?
The first broadcast of the World Series happened in 1947, which was shocking at the time because not that many people owned TVs. Let's check out this video by Ella.
1999, the first regular season of the MLB was shown on TV. By 1949, owning a TV then was like owning a private jet now. Less than 5,000 TVs were used in the United States back then. So, to solve this problem, they used radios. On September 30th, 1947, the New York Yankees beat the Brooklyn Dodgers with 5-3 in the first game of the World Series. The first World Series that was filmed in color was in 1955 when the Dodgers and Yankees faced each other again. By this time, the Dodgers beat the Yankees in their only championship when in Brooklyn.
That is very cool, but let's see what's in the weather studio. Let's check it out.
Welcome to the weather studio.
Good morning, Colts. I'm your weather anchor, Sophia, and welcome to the weather studio. The lows will be in the 50s to the high of 80. Now it's time for the daily weather joke. Why should you meditate during a storm? Because it will be an enlightening experience. That was a knee knocker. Now back to the KTV studio.
Thanks, Sophia. But did you know that Kenilworth is a place full of empathetic people?
Here's a video about being empathetic, so let's see it.
Hey Colts, what does it mean to be empathetic? Empathetic means that you can feel how others might be feeling. What does this mean? How might you use empathy? Well, you should always treat people the way you want to be treated. This is especially true for the gym. Imagine what it is like to be the team that is losing. Don't boo, ridicule, or heckle, and especially be kind to the referees. Don't be rude in the gym by laughing at athletes. Try to be empathetic, Colts.
Also, Colts, October 13th is Pink Day, so make sure you wear your pink for Cancer Awareness Month.
Talking about colors, on October 20th, it's Neon Day, so make sure you wear your neon clothes.
I think that's it for KTV. And the start of Spooky Month, October!
And
that's KTV.
Have a great week, Colts, and that's KTV.